Welcome back to another episode of the Loan Officer Marketing Podcast. I'm your host, Chris Johnstone. And before we get into today's episode, I want to remind you that the majority of funded deals in the mortgage industry come from referrals, whether it's from your past customers and center of influence, or it's referral partners like realtors, financial planners, insurance advisors, title companies. We have discovered that there are 7 pathways to get as many referrals as you can in your mortgage business. And we have pre-programmed them into the Loan Officer CRM. That's what it is. It's a referral getting engine. And we have built a power dialer so you can make more calls. We have pre-built all of the workflows, so all of the messaging is there waiting for you to customize it for you. And then we built AI agents to have the conversations with the people that you are communicating to help you generate more referrals. Now, we also include 300 qualified agents a month so you can get new referral relationships, and we teach you the 8 different offers that you can use to get top producing agents in order to refer you business and open up those relationships. So right now, go to loanofficercrm.ai. loanofficercrm.ai. You can also go to Google and type in Loan Officer CRM. We're in the #1 spot on Google. Check it out, read all the reviews, and then book a one-on-one demo with our team. They'll answer all your questions, walk you through the whole program, and help you discover whether it's the right fit for your business, because it's not right for everybody, but it may be right for you. And if it is, it's an incredible opportunity. So head on over to loanofficercrm.ai and enjoy this episode of the Loan Officer Marketing Podcast. So let's get started. This is how to close more deals from online recommendations. So what I did was I went to ChatGPT and I said, hey, how do you determine which loan officers you recommend in a local marketplace? And it spit out 7 key factors. And this is the beginning that it gave me. When AI, like Google search algorithm, ChatGPT integrations, or voice assistants like Siri or Alexa, decides which loan officer or business to recommend, it evaluates a combination of online signals to determine relevance, authority, trust, and user intent. Here's what AI typically looks for, and then it gives us those 7 factors. Well, we're going to break down all 7 factors, but in this class, we're only going to focus on the first one, because it's the main one, and if we tackle just this one, we're probably ahead of 90% of the loan officers out there anyway, right? So the first is local SEO signals. Google Business Profiles, formerly Google My Business, verified listings with updated name, phone, address, hours, and service. Your Google Business Profile absolutely has to have your name, your phone number, your address, hours, and service filled out, updated, and all that information has to be the same on every single local business directory that exists online. If one of them is broken, you lose authority, you lose rankings, and the AI goes, I don't know, is it this business? Is it that business? I found conflicting information, I'm not going to recommend this business, right? This sounds so rudimentary, but your online business directories are the foundation that all of your recommendations and all of your rankings sit on top of, right? So it's called NAP, N-A-P. So they go on to say NAP consistency, name, address, and phone number, NAP, name, address, phone number, match across directories, Yelp, Facebook, Bing, etc. Then proximity, how close the business is to its user's location. Hint, the more content that you create using the ChatGPT prompt that I gave you in the last lesson, the larger the proximity area your business has, because the greater your authority because of the content that you've created. And if you want a super ninja hack on one of the national clients that we've worked with, what we did was we created pages on their website for every single local marketplace that they wanted to go out and rank. And every time that there was a big to-do going on in that local marketplace, we would write a blog post about it and update it on that page. So we had these really authoritative local pages in all of the different marketplaces. So we were able to take somebody who only had an office location in the major city center, and we were able to rank them in all of these suburbs around the main city by creating these location-specific pages on their website. Yes, AI did the research, found all the events, and wrote all of the content for us. So when you look at proximity, how close the business is to the user's location, you can actually manufacture that through your content. And then service area targeting, clear info about what areas the loan officer serves. So number one rule here, be cool, no shenanigans, right? We're not trying to trick the search engines or ChatGPT or AI. What we're doing is we're providing it really good information, which most loan officers don't do. Most loan officers have a broken Google business profile. I know that sounds crazy to say, but we've looked at thousands of them and most of them are broken or still have the old company information on them when you really dig into the online business directories. So this is our Google business profile for Connection Incorporated. We have 185 Google ratings and reviews. Those are for the CRM, our appointment booking service, and obviously our AI, SEO branding and ranking package. And it ranks because of what we're doing. Now again, here's Wendy Thompson in the Memphis market. Recommended on Google and recommended inside ChatGPT. Vancouver mortgage broker, top 2 spots. You'll notice this client here is recommended. This client here is not. That is because one of our clients was like, yeah, AI, I'm going to lean in. One of the other clients was like, this AI thing, I'm kind of scared, not interested, right? So if you do the work, it actually works. And we know what we're doing is working because when we don't do it, they don't show up. And when we do it, it works, right? Not all of the time, no income claims, but we have noticed that when we work on this stuff, about 120 days later, we start to see more and more recommendations. And now that we have this brand new ranking tracker tool, we can actually see it go up over time. So if you want to see where you show up inside the ChatGPT rankings, you can go to loreferrals.com, book a consultation with our team, and they'll walk you through your whole online brand and what it's like to work with us on this new ranking program. So what I'm going to show you here now is a tool that you can use to automatically update all of your NAP submissions. Again, this is the most important thing that AI and Google look at when they look at your business. So I've gone into the Loan Officer AI CRM here. And this is a tool that we built inside the CRM, and it is a syndication listing. So there's also a tool out there called Yext, Y-E-X-T. There's tons of tools out there that do it. We built it into the CRM so that we could give you a more cost-effective solution and what I believe to be a better solution inside the system. So inside the Loan Officer CRM, you go to reputation, you go to listings, and you go scan my business for free. Now, if you want us to do this on your business, just book a consult at the loreferrals.com link, and we're happy to do this for you live on the consult when you show up. So I'm going to use this business, which doesn't actually exist, and then just hit scan so that you can see what the tool does. But what you do is you go get your Google business profile, your address, your phone number, name, address, phone number, as it would be found online, and you hit search. So the tool will go find your Google business profile and find every single other online business directory that exists for you. So it's looking at Yellow Pages, it's looking at Better Business Bureau, it's looking at Facebook and Instagram and all the places where Google business where business profiles show up. The reason why this is so important is because all of those websites scrape your information. So here's the report. So obviously it couldn't find the business. Your business is barely visible online, but it went out and checked Google, Facebook, Bing, Yelp, MapQuest, the Chambers of Commerce, Merchant Circle, iGlobal, City Search, all of these local business directories. And these sites scrape business directory listings from all the different places online. So it's likely that if you've switched companies in the last 2 to 3 years, all of these services still have the old business directory information from your old brand. So because it's not been updated, when AI goes out to research your brand and it looks at your phone number and your address and your website and it goes, oh wait, this information doesn't match, you're losing authority, and most people can't figure out why. It's because all these old local business directories are conflicting with the information. So now all you do is you say, hey, activate for $49 a month or boost my visibility, and it will go out and erase all of the old business directories and update it with your new information. So you have to go through your Google business profile first, make sure it's perfect. Name, address, phone number, website, everything, service hours, your products,
everything, and we do all this for you in the setup, but you can go out and do it on your own. Make sure everything's perfect. Then you come and click the button, because that's the information that's going to syndicate out on all these local business profiles. And then it sits and watches, because oftentimes these services will go, oh, hey, this is new information. I'm going to revert it back to the old one. It catches it, says, no, that's not right, changes it again, and puts it back up. So it's basically like a brand protection kit that sits on the internet for $49 a month and make sure that all of your business directories always match up, so that when Google and ChatGPT and AI are looking at your online brand, it's always up to date. And again, that's an upgrade inside the Loan Officer CRM, but it's just $49 a month to take care of that, and it takes care of all your online business directories. So here's what we've learned up until this point. AI and search absolutely touches every aspect of your business, and you need to be aware and working on this. Number two, you can use AI to create your content, and while you're creating all of the content that goes on your blog, your social media, everywhere online, you're actually teaching the AI that you're the expert, so that AI will recommend you in the future. Now, on top of your content, you need local business directory listings so that you are the most authoritative in your marketplace. And when Google and AI are researching your brand, they go, yep, everything checks out. We can recommend this business. Now, I've got 2 more lessons for you in this series. So if you're listening to the podcast, head over to loanofficerpodcast.com. Make sure you subscribe. We'll send you the next episode when it goes live. If you're a member watching, let's keep going. If you are one of the top 200 loan officers in the nation, I suggest you go to loanofficerreferrals.com, opt in, talk to our team, because we know that we can help you. And I believe this to be a slam dunk for your brand, especially when you take the new content and you send it out to your database and your qualified agents to generate more referral relationships. It's an immediate way to generate return on investment from the program, and then all of the rankings and everything are bonuses from that point. Okay, so let's move forward into the next lesson.